So since we're in a city, I'm thinking about doing some...
Here we go!
What's going on, guys? My name is Edwin680, and welcome back to episode 2 of Scribblenauts Unlimited. Hopefully you guys have really enjoyed the first episode, because I feel like it turned out pretty well. Obviously, I can't say how many views I got, because I'm pretty much still a channel starting out. I still only have about 50 subs, so whoever did watch the first episode, hopefully you guys will really enjoy the second one. And what I find is with Let's Plays like these, it's actually more convenient and honestly just better to watch the first episode and then just work your way up until current times, I find. So I'll put an I in the top right corner to bring you guys to episode 1 if you guys haven't seen it, because if you're just hopping right into episode 2 blind, you might not know what's going on. So I feel like it's best if you guys just go to episode 1 if you haven't seen episode 1 already, just to catch up on everything that's going on in this game. But if you have seen episode 1, let's continue it with episode 2. So where we left off from last time is we actually got all the strarites and the strarite shards from Edwin's farm. So we need as many strarites as we can to help save Lily right here. And in order to do that, we need to set out on our adventure. We need to leave the farm, and we actually just need to set out and just grab some more strarites. So in the last video, we actually just figured out how to play the game. We actually learned how to use the notepad right here. As you can see, we can write in any object we want. And we also put some stuff in our backpack. We got put in wings and a cloning gun from last time. I actually showed you guys some examples on how to creatively solve problems using objects, adding adjectives to them. So hopefully we can take those skills with us as we continue on our journey. So now we're just going to leave Edwin's farm, and now let's get going. So moving on from Edwin's farm, we're actually going to be hopping right into Capital City. And I strongly recommend, guys, if you haven't seen the first episode, I highly recommend you do so, because otherwise this might not make much sense. But if you already have, or just don't want to, that's fine. Let's just hop right into Capital City, and yeah, pretty much that's it. So now Maxwell is going to leave Edwin's farm, and now we're just going to go to Capital City. So finally, we're hopping right into here. Welcome to Capital City. So obviously, the rest of the areas in this game are going to be a lot bigger than Edwin's farm, with a ton of more people to help, and a lot more strarite shards to make. So as you can see, if we tap the up arrow there, we can actually go back to Edwin's farm if we want. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to hopefully be completing Capital City and just helping out everyone with all the missions they want. And I think that's pretty much the goal of this video. So in Capital City, I'm not sure how long this is going to take. So the gist of this video is that we're just going to be helping as many people as possible with their problems. So before we get started here, guys, I feel like it's actually best if we pick out a little bit of a costume for Maxwell. Obviously, on the Steam version, you can customize your character a lot more, but since I'm playing on iOS, I just have to make do with what I have. So since we're in a city, I'm thinking about doing some... So quickly, before we hop right into helping out the people of Capital City, I just want to quickly customize my character a bit. So guys, I kind of want you to pay attention here, because I really just want to show you the true potential of this game, how you can add as many adjectives as you want to objects and completely just customize yourself. So today, guys, we're just going to be customizing Maxwell, because I really feel like it'll be a little bit boring if we just walk around as plain old Maxwell. I feel like we should suit him up for each environment that he goes in. So since we're in a capital city, we obviously need some urbanized objects, maybe urbanized modes of transportation. Like you got your standard cars and your trucks. So here, guys, I actually just made a flying car, but I kind of want to suit it to more of my needs. So I think obviously for Maxwell, I'm obviously going to make him blue for sure. Now I'm going to get him to hop into this car, because you can actually interact with a ton of objects. And as you can see here, if you heard those revving motor jet engines, we're actually just flying around in this flying car right here. So you can literally customize this game in any way you want. Like you could literally, like as you can see, you can literally type in any object that you want, and it'll just appear for you. So really take advantage of that, and I'd really just say customize your character as much as you can. If you want to change your character too, that's fine as well. So I think for this flying car, I think I also want to make this flying car blue, but I'm not sure if I want to add anything else to it. I think I might add the adjective fast, because by adding the adjective fast, we are actually flying a lot faster than we usually would. And if we want, actually, guys, if you want to go even faster, let me just hop right back down here. Okay, watch yourself, Maxwell. You're gonna crash and burn into something. So I think if we add another adjective, if we actually get rid of fast, we can actually go even faster with an adjective that I like to call supersonic, obviously. So with this, you fly even faster than just fast. So since I have experience with this game, I can actually show you guys a couple more cool things about the game because I've had experience with this game. So like, I've been playing Super Scribblenauts on my DS, and Maxwell, what are you doing? Get back on your wheels, Maxwell. Anyway, since I have quite a bit of experience with this game, I know a couple adjectives that not many people would think about, and my goal here is to just share them with you guys so that you guys can get a good feel about the true potential of this game. So, I think I'm actually going to customize the way my car looks one more time. I wonder what exactly does my car look like if it's striped? I actually kind of like that design, so I think we're just going to be flying around in this flying car for today, because I think whatever we customize ourselves as, it should really just fit the theme really well. We customized our character enough. I think Maxwell's looking pretty swaggy right here. Oh wait, no. You know what we're missing here, guys? We obviously need some cool MLG sunglasses, so let me just type that in here. I'm not going to mistype like last time because, honestly, that was really annoying. But yeah, now Maxwell looks pretty suited up and ready to go and are ready to just help people in the most epic way possible. So enough about customizing yourself. I know you can get really creative with the way you look, but honestly, now it's time to just help people. So when you get to a certain area, always turn on Starlight Vision first. So here we have someone to help right here. So all you need to do is tap on the person or the object, because sometimes in this game, objects need help too. So you literally just tap whoever or whatever needs help, and you just see what they want here. So this apparently bored boy right here, he's saying, I want someone to entertain me. So you really have to think about what would entertain a boy right here. I mean, you could do something like a clown, you could do a magician. I mean, you can't really think about the boy's interest because it's just considered a sprite in this game, I think. So I wonder exactly what we can type. We could be boring and do a standard clown, but I'd like to spice things up a bit. The thing is, guys, sometimes some objects that you think would be put into the game easily, they might not work. So I'm not entirely sure how Street Dancer would work, but hopefully if we press the check mark, it actually will just spawn in a Street Dancer. Oh no. So apparently Street Dancer doesn't work. Like, a Street Dancer actually exists, where people dance in the streets to just entertain some people, but apparently here you can't do a Street Dancer, so let me just do a regular dancer. So, oh yeah, I think this is pretty much in style. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me entertain you. And yeah, just look at all of the mass parade stuff that's going on, you guys. So apparently that dancer really taught him fast, because now look how happy he is from dancing. So by doing that, we earned a Starite shard, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do. Just type in the appropriate objects to help out whoever needs it. So now let's move on to our second object right here, which is actually, I think, is that a parked car right here? Looks kind of broken down compared to my sweet ride. So let's just hop right into here and let's just see what this car actually needs. Whoa, I'm not sure why there are 3 exclamation points. Maybe you get 3 Starlight shards, but I'm not sure why there's 3 exclamation points. So this jalopy apparently is what it's called. Says, I'm parked illegally. So since this jalopy is parked illegally, we just need to find a way to tow it into safety, because so right now this jalopy is actually just parked in no parking zone, and all we really need to do is tow this car away from it. So I think I'm actually just gonna do a simple rope, because I think my sweet ride, which is my epic flying car, will actually help move away this towed car really well. So let's just quickly just drive away right here, and yeah, so now we just moved it out of the way, and now look at that confused cop. Hold on, no. Whoa! Whoa, okay, did you see that, guys? That cop who just literally what did that cop throw? I want to see. Come on, get this rope off me. I don't need this anymore. The jalopy is currently parked away, and I don't know what that officer was doing. Let me just see what I could just quickly want to see what it threw. So, it parked a binder, and literally that cop, I don't know, just got frustrated that the car moved out of the no parking zone, because apparently the cop just really wanted to give that car a parking ticket. But I think we actually helped the jalopy take out the cop. So when it comes to problems like these, obviously they're very simple problems, but they can have some really funny results here. So as you can see, this guy's just dancing away from the dancer right here. Sorry, this car's just going all over the place. I don't even really know what's happening here. So that dancer really helped the boy get out of his funk, and now he's just dancing to the groove of the funk. So let me just check on him. Yeah, so he's a happy boy, and he's just dancing away because he is happy. So yeah, that's just pretty much what we have to do, and we already just towed the car. So anyway, enough of me rambling about that. I'm talking way too much about that, and let's just move on to see who else needs help. So let me just turn on starlight vision right here. Okay, so here we actually have a bunch of more things to do. And look at that. Apparently, we're really well known in this city, probably for our big mistake. And now is our time to redeem ourselves. So now just quickly go into starlight vision and let's just see what's wrong with this graffiti right here. So right now it just says so unsightly and it's pretty much just plain old graffiti. So apparently this graffiti is ugly to the count and we just need to make it a little more appealing to the eyes. So here, you don't actually need to create an object, you just need to add an adjective to the object. So I think there's some adjectives that I might do. I'm obviously going to make it sparkling because I want to really just make this shiny. So hold on, I just forgot the art. So if I just put sparkling right here, I wonder what else we could do. So maybe we can do colorful and make it more appealing to the eyes. And since I'm saying appealing to the eyes, let's just write in the word appealing. So once we add these adjectives and we press the check mark here, so now we just made the graffiti look a lot nicer. Wait, hold on. How did that not work? So apparently appealing didn't work, so I think we should just put beautiful, because apparently the other adjectives weren't good enough. So let's just put in the adjective beautiful. And there we go. Now that that worked, now we're apparently an urban artist right here. So apparently after changing the adjective of the graffiti, we literally just created a natural scenic forest park right here. So that's pretty cool. Now let's just move on. So, oh wait, oh no! Oh man, well there goes my sweet ride. We're gonna have to dismount. So apparently if anything electronic touches water, it just doesn't work anymore. So I think we have to be careful right here. Let's actually just take it down a notch. I think we should just give ourselves winged supersonic shoes because I feel like that'll just be a little more convenience for just getting around, because even though that flying car was really cool and I found it was a really good sweet ride, I feel like, oh wait, hold on, I forgot to add the adjective blue, so let me just put that on me. Okay, that actually doesn't look good. Don't worry guys, I'll get back to what I was saying in a second. So now I just have to remove not the glasses, I just need to remove the wing shoes, and I just want to customize these shoes to look a lot nicer. So I think I'm actually just gonna edit these wings. So if I just add an adjective, I think I'm just gonna make these wings tiny. So after doing that, and we just make these shoes blue, because obviously I really like the color blue. So let me just add the adjective blue to these shoes, so that way they look a lot nicer. And now these wings are gonna get put on, and now let's just hop right into these shoes. So if we pick up these shoes, now we have these shoes, and now I think this is a lot better because we can literally just fly around and we don't have to worry about electricity or anything. So yeah, these shoes are gonna be a lot faster. I mean, look how fast I'm running. You can literally add adjectives to do some really crazy things. So now let's just move on, and I think this is actually one of my brothers right here. So let me just tap on him. So his name is Clark, and he says, place someone into the phone booth to make a sidekick for me. So apparently Clark, one of our brothers, is a superhero. So I'm pretty sure he just needs a really cool sidekick to work alongside him to help fight crime and stuff. So I wonder, who exactly would make a good sidekick? I mean, should the sidekick have any type of theme? I mean, could we look around for inspiration? Well, we can't actually just put a superhero in, because that's not really the sidekick. That's the superhero, and that makes Clark here look like the sidekick. So I'm not really sure what type of sidekick would suit Clark right here. You know what I might do, actually? Since there's obviously a bunch of birds and butterflies in this park, I think what I might just do is just do a heroic blue jay, I think, because honestly, just a blue jay is just the first word that comes to mind. So yeah, now adding the adjective heroic. So apparently a blue jay isn't really that cool. So since the blue jay didn't work, I feel like a really good substitute for a blue jay is to have a heroic tiny dragon. And I'm actually not gonna spawn in the dragon yet, because just so you know guys, when you actually spawn in a dragon, because I've had experience with this, the dragons spawn in aggressive and they just actually attack you. So if I just put in the word friendly and then press OK, so now we got a friendly tiny dragon, and now we can just put that in there. Oh come on, is the dragon not a good psychic for you? I guess it might actually have to be a person. So I wonder who else we could put in here, because apparently we can't do any creatures other than humans, I think. But yeah, this is actually just good progress. I'm not getting upset. These are just the skills that you kind of need to help solve problems. So I think what I'm taking from this is that apparently you can only put humans in the box. So you know what, guys? Let's actually have a female sidekick. So I want to type in a girl, but oh wait, no. What I want to do, not just type in a girl, I want to just put in a heroine. So as you can see, there's a heroine right here. So if we just put that in the phone box, and there you go. Oh yes. There we go. So apparently the heroine in... Look at that. Just look at them running away. So now they're just going to be going off and fighting crime. So yeah, just a simple heroine actually worked. I think I was just overcomplicating it a little too much. And I think for all of these, I think I'm just going to make everything a little simpler for myself. So that way I'm not overthinking things and it's not going on for too long. So up next, I wonder where we have to do. So here it says, create this new fountain for the city. place an object in this water, then flip the switch. So obviously here we just need a statue of some sort. I think I actually just want to put in, I don't really know if this fits in with the theme really well, but I think I'm actually just going to do a stone gorilla. Hopefully the stone isn't, hopefully he isn't moving. Oh wait, no, he is. So I have to dismount. Okay, apparently, oh wait, no. Actually, no, I think the gorilla will work, because if you put in the stone gorilla, and if I just put it here, and if I actually just flip the switch, look at that. And now the, wow, a fountain for the city square. So apparently a stone gorilla was really cool here. What was the adjective that I need? Oh, the adjective was fountain-like. So you actually just need to put an object in, and then just flip the switch, and then it becomes fountain-like. So apparently fountain-like is a new adjective that I've never heard of before, because in Super Scribblenauts for the DS, I actually didn't know you could put in the adjective fountain-like, but yeah. So you can literally just place in any object you want, and just flip the switch. And now we just got some happy kids just dancing away. So yeah, we're making a lot of new kids happy, so now we're just gonna move on. So actually right here, just so you guys know, there's actually a full Starite mission here, and it says come closer to start me. So I'm just gonna come a little closer, and hold on, no, that's a little too close. So here it says play classic carnival games to win prizes. So I'm actually going to be doing all of the major missions afterwards. I think for now, what I'm just going to be doing is I'm just going to be collecting all the shards I can, then going into certain places and just doing the Starite missions. So now let's just move on right here in Starite Vision. And apparently this grandfather right here, he wants to sail across the sea. So I'm not entirely sure what type of boat to give him. I might just give him a yacht. I'm pretty sure. What exactly is a yacht? Okay, good. So yeah, let's just give him a really nice yacht. Just plop it in the water right here, and now the grandfather is just gonna pretty much just sail away. Bon voyage. So hopefully this grandfather will really enjoy his super cool souped up yacht. And yeah, I don't know why I just went a little specific there, but if you can solve problems quickly, then you should be fine. So yeah, now Maxwell's just gonna be flying around here, and oh yeah, just look at this. It's just so amazing everything you can do in this game. So literally you can make objects to solve everyone's problems. So now let's see who else needs some help. So if we fly up here, I'm not sure if anyone needs our help right here. No, let's just keep flying around right here. Let's just reposition to Maxwell. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, you can actually just fly, or if you can actually on the mobile game. Oh, king me! Oh, what the heck? What happened there? What I was going to say was that if you could zoom in and out, you could pretty much just reset. You could pretty much just see a lot more on the mobile version. But apparently, I just flew around, and I think a gorilla actually stole my shoe. I'm pretty sure. I'll just play the clip back so you guys can see it. But yeah, that looked a lot like a gorilla was just swiping my shoes. So let me just reset with some blue flying and supersonic shoes, because honestly, that gorilla wasn't playing it cool, and it literally just swiped my shoes as I was flying, which I honestly don't know how that's possible. I was literally flying so fast. But yeah, let's just give myself my own shoes back. Thank you very much. And apparently this gorilla, I'm pretty sure there was a gorilla where I was flying around here. And I think it literally just swiped my shoes and then it just took off. Sometimes you can even earn Starite shards without even trying. Because honestly, if you mess around, you might actually help some people by accident and you didn't even mean to. So anyway, now let's just move on, and I'm pretty sure these are tourists right here. Yeah, so these tourists right here say, we can't see the view. These clouds are in the way. So let's just completely blow these people away. So if we actually put in a giant powerful fan, like this, I just want to add some adjectives to show you how you can use a bunch of different things to pretty much just help you out. I like using adjectives to really just spice things up a little bit. So now we have this fan right here. Let me just put it away because it's getting a little bit annoying. But yeah, you can use any adjectives and objects you want to solve problems like these, and now by using that fan we just pretty much just cleared up the sky. So now let's see what this, oh wait, so I guess they're just both tourists. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing right here. They're just kneeling over. We actually just revealed the sun, and we actually made a rainbow too. Yeah, see, as you can see, like, you can actually do some really crazy things, a lot more crazier than you just think. Like, if you put a rainbow in, it literally makes a ball of just rainbow colors, but then when you let go and drag it into the world, it actually just makes a pure straight line with the rainbow. So, I'm not sure if there's actually anybody else that needs help here. No. So we actually got all the Starite shards here in this area, so now we're just going to actually do our very first mission. And I think that's the type of layout that I'd really like to do, guys. So hopefully, if you guys don't mind, that'll just be the layout I just make it for every single video. I just get all the Starite shards that I can first, and then I'll just do all the main Starite missions. So this mission right here is called Carnival Games, and now it's time to just play classic Carnival games to win prizes. So this is, I think that's my type of game, and hopefully I'm really gonna enjoy it. So now we're just gonna completely reset ourselves right here, and now let's just get started. The carnival is in town. Throw something to knock over the bottles, but don't cross the barrier. So I guess if you cross the barrier and throw something, it actually doesn't count right here. So, oh, nice, nice. If you cross the barrier, there's no cheating. So, apparently, you can, even just walking past it, I don't know what happened there. I guess walking there just reset the level. Anyway, let's just start over. The carnival is in town. Throw something to knock over the bottles, but don't cross the barrier. I mean, we could just rock with a classic baseball, but I think just to make things easier a little bit for myself and not make this game rigged, let me just actually put in the adjective colossal, because what I found out is that colossal is like the biggest size you can possibly have for objects, because there's obviously the classic adjectives like there's huge, gigantic, enormous. What I found by experimenting with objects is that the biggest object you can possibly make is that you need to use the adjective colossal right here. I'll just put it up on the screen in case you guys want to know how to spell it. But yeah, you need to use the adjective colossal to literally just make all the objects as big as they possibly can, because that's like the biggest adjective you can give objects. So now let's just double tap and let's just knock over all the bottles. I think we kind of cheated a little bit by not even crossing the barrier, but just using a gigantic baseball. So now it says throw something to pop the balloons without crossing the barrier. I wonder, you know what, actually? I think might just do a dart gun, because I just really want to have a cool dart gun right here. So now let's just double tap where we want to shoot, and yeah. So after doing that, we can literally just put in the darts wherever we want. And now it says throw something to hit the dunk tank. So if we remove these, okay, so apparently you can't put objects right there. So now we actually need to make an object to hit the dunk tank without actually crossing the barrier once again. So apparently if you cross over that barrier, it's honestly just game over. So I wonder what we can actually put here. I know this is really random, but like, I saw those kids dancing near the fountain earlier in the game. Sorry, not real life. Yeah, there were kids dancing in the fountain. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually just going to throw a teddy bear. And yeah, that works. So we throw a teddy bear at a dunk tank, and honestly, that's pretty much just the whole mission. Yeah, so in this mission, you just had to create objects just to throw at things. You could be boring, just use the same object over and over, but what I really like doing is creating different objects to do different things. We throw a gigantic baseball at bottles to break them. We also use the dart gun to pop balloons, and we threw a teddy bear at a dunk tank, which apparently just works. So now that we completed the entire city map, let's just go right back into Lily, and yeah, now we're literally just going to be giving Lily all these starites, and with enough of them, hopefully we'll be able to break the curse. So now Lily's becoming happy, and oh wait, she has the globe, and she literally just gave the globe to us. So apparently now, oh no. Oh, look at that. See, so since you guys saw how the stone's spreading, literally what's going to be happening there is that every time we go back to Lily, we're going to give her starites. She's going to give us new places to explore, but then right after, she's going to get turned a little bit more and more into stone as we progress in the game. So now let's actually just go back into Capital City, because we're actually not done this video yet. Even though we've completed everything that we possibly could in Capital City, we actually didn't check out these places yet, where we can go into certain hospitals, we can go into firehouses. So I think, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be helping out in the hospital. So you have to be aware that there's mini sections inside big sections right here. So Capital City was the big section, and there are a couple mini sections within that. Even though we completed everything on the outside of Capital City, now we're just going to be working our way towards the inside. And I feel like for the rest of this video, we're just going to be playing as normal Maxwell, because we're inside. I feel like for outdoor environments, I feel like it's better if we suit ourselves up, but I think in here, I guess here, since we're in a hospital, I think I might just make a surgeon mask. Hold on, let me just press okay. No, oh wait, not salmon, not a surgeon either. I don't know. Honestly, don't know how we could customize ourselves in here. Maybe we can make ourselves white, I guess. I don't really know. Maybe if we put the adjective white. Okay. Honestly, it kind of looks like Maxwell's wearing a diaper. You know what? I actually don't like that. So let's just stick to our classic blue color. I could go on and on customizing myself, but I think it's time to just get a move on and see who here actually needs help, because I'm too busy worried about how the way I look. So the first person who needs help is, I think, a surgeon, yeah. So this surgeon right here wants something that can be used to perform surgery. So obviously, I feel like if you're doing surgery, I feel like using a scalpel will actually be a really good idea, because yeah, just pretty much what surgeons use to cut people open. And sorry, that sounded really grim. That really helps people just perform surgery. So now we just gave her a scalpel, and now apparently our brother here, Kenpo, is all better, coming from karate. I think he might have hurt himself. But yeah, as you can see, we can actually find Maxwell's siblings just scattered around the place in all the different areas, because we found one of Maxwell's brothers in the city as a superhero. One of them is a karate master. Honestly, all of Maxwell's brothers and sisters have really unique qualities, and I can't wait to actually start playing as them in the future, which I think I might actually do. So before we actually start any further missions, let's actually just go up to the second floor right here. So yeah, we're just gonna go into the second floor, and we'll see who else needs help. This clown just wants something to help him laugh again, so I think I might actually just put a mask on myself. So if I just put a mask on, and then I just do a mask for fun, maybe that mask will help him party up again. So, oh, wow. So I'm pretty sure, like, if you just jump on there, you're like, surprise! And you literally just jump and you literally scare him. So apparently he doesn't like this mask, or maybe we could actually just give it to him. Okay, no. I guess that clown's just a little bit down. I think what I might actually do is put in a magician. I'm not sure if a magician... No, not a magician. Obviously, the #1 person to make you laugh is obviously a comedian. So let's just put in a comedian right here. Sorry about that, guys. So let's just actually just put in a comedian. And yeah, so the best medicine, obviously laughter. So now... So sorry about that, guys. My recording just crashed for some reason. So we're just gonna be pretty much just continuing where we left off. So where we left off was we actually just gave a clown a comedian to help cheer him up. Now he's just on his tiny unicycle, and hopefully he's just gonna be okay, which I'm pretty sure he will. So now I actually think we're happy right here. Maybe because the comedian's here. The comedian's telling jokes and we're all just cracking up, and we're just all having a good time. So now let's go right here and let's just hop right into the 3rd floor. Oh no. What's this heart doing? Let me just help. Let me tap you, I'm gonna help you. So it says stop the attacking hearts. I mean, there's 2 routes we can go in. We can either grab the heart and lock it up in a cage, like animals, or what we could do is actually just add some adjectives and take a little bit of a different approach. Like, you can approach problems in any way you want in this game. And I think I'm actually just gonna be taking a different approach. Let's just put in passive, and let's also put in the adjective friendly so that the heart doesn't attack anymore. So if we just do that... Okay, so apparently this heart, I don't know what that heart wants, and I'm pretty sure since we can't add adjectives to make it feel better, I think we're gonna have to just put it in a cage. So we're just gonna have to make a cage, which is a container. Wait, hold on. I wonder, can we create an object right here? Maybe we should just put in a doctor, and maybe the doctor can handle the hearts. Maybe if we just put that in, will it help handle the hearts? Okay, so I don't actually know how we can handle an attacking heart. Like, that's just something you don't see every day. Maybe if we just put, I don't know. Honestly, this woman just keeps running away from this heart. I'm not really sure. Maybe actually what we can do is we actually just put the heart to sleep with my trusty old dart gun. Because, just so you guys know, if you shoot a dart gun at balloons, it obviously pops them. But if you shoot it at, I think, objects, I think if I just shoot the heart right here, sweet dreams. Ah, stop! Maxwell! Wow, heart attack. You're telling me, Maxwell, you gotta control yourself. I literally just said shoot the heart, and I don't entirely know what you're doing when you can't just keep shooting it. So that dart gun helped put the heart to sleep, and now the heart's not bothering anybody. But geez, Maxwell, control yourself, man. Pull your stuff together. Let me just get rid of this cage. Jeez, Maxwell's aggressive. You have to control him really well if you shoot things, because he can go way over the top. Anyway, let's see who we can help here. So this guy right here is a Black Knight, and what exactly does he need? I need new equipment for the hospital. Okay, so apparently since they're operating on a night, they need certain equipment. So maybe if I put in something like a welder, because a welder is really good for... Actually, no, that's not equipment. You know what I can actually do? Since they're hammers for robotics. I wonder, what equipment could we actually put in to help someone cure a Dark Knight? I'm not entirely sure, guys. I'm just gonna have to take a second to think. And I'm not really sure what type of equipment would be really necessary for operating on a night. I mean, we could just do hammer and see what happens. So if we give him a hammer, does that work? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. We're gonna have to remove the hammer and just... I'm not really sure what else we can do here. So, okay, we're gonna have to come back to this. I'm not entirely sure how we can operate on a Black Knight. So let's just move on up here, and let's just see who needs help here. Seeing someone painted with my team colors would really motivate me to win the race. How about me? I'm all the team colors you need, baby. Anyway, so let me actually just put in a blue fan, but this time we're just gonna put a blue fan as a person. So if we just put in a blue fan, and now we're just gonna have wheelchair races. So I bet you can choose whether to help whether the blue person or the red person. So I think they're both patients with different colored helmets. So like there's blue helmets, red helmets. I think you could also have put a red fan or a red object to have them in wheelchair races. And now let's just see who needs help up here. I left what I was delivering to the transplant patient behind. I'm not entirely sure what this person here needs. I don't know, transplant patient. Maybe we could maybe we could just give him a heart, maybe? Yeah, give her a heart. Maybe heart organ. I don't know if that would work. Did that work? Okay, good. What's in the box? So, I think what that girl just wanted was, I don't know, either a heart or anything to just do a transplant. I could have done a kidney, but yeah. And I think all that's left to do is just do the paramedics mission here, guys. So, I wonder exactly how we can operate on the Dark Knight. I'm just gonna actually go back there afterwards, but now let's just hop right down here. Oh, hold on. No, I have to go back here. No, sorry. I have to drop down here, and now we need to do this mission. We'll come back to the Dark Knight mission after, but yeah, now let's just do this mission called Doctors on Call. Now we're currently on call right here, and now we're just all suited up, and we're ready to go. So now we just need to help all the patients that come in. So who's up first? Okay, so we got a really sick kitty who's not... Oh my... This kitten is as sick as a dog. Let's just operate quickly here. So obviously I'm just going to do just classic standard medicine. So let's just give it here. I don't know, let's heal. So we click heal. There you go. There you go, little kitty right there. Now you're dancing away. Go back to your owner and just have a good time. Who's up next? Who's up next? Oh, we got some rotten teeth. You know what we need? I'm actually just gonna do a toothbrush because we just need to clean the set of teeth right here. Let's see what it says anyway. Ouch, it must be a toothache. Obviously, let's just clean using that. So, oh, come on! It's a set of teeth. How does the toothbrush not work? I don't know why the toothbrush isn't working, but yeah, let's just continue on. Let's actually just give it some floss then. Just some standard dental floss. No. It must be a toothache? I don't know. Since I don't really know what else to put in, I think I might just put in a dentist right here. So if I just put in a dentist, obviously he'll help with the teeth, and now they're just gonna be heading away, and who's up next? So now we just cured the teeth, we cured a kitten. Oh, we need to cure a robot right here. This robot is broken. Help it function again. So as I was saying before, you can't really use a hammer for a Dark Knight, but you can indeed use a hammer for...
Nope.
You know what? No, never mind that. Okay, so apparently, putting a hammer in doesn't work. I think what we might just put in is, let's just put in a mechanic right here, but to just obviously just help him because there's literally nothing else I can do. Okay, wait, hold on. Help me function again, rusty robot. You know what? Actually, no. If it actually says help me function, obviously a battery would obviously help him function well. So if we just... Oh, wait, there we go. So we just used the battery on the robot, and now the robot's feeling fine. And now it's just waving around, and it's just waddling its way out. So now let's remove this object, put it in the trash, and let's just continue on. Who's up next? Ooh, there's a little bit of a book here. The book story isn't complete. Where's the last chapter? I think what we might just do is just put in a sheet of paper right here, and, well, let's just see if this actually counts as the final chapter. So if we just put it in here, so if we give the paper the book, okay, apparently it's just missing a chapter. You know what? Instead of doing that, let's actually just write our own story with a pen here. So if we just give it a pen, after doing that, we actually just completed the story ourselves. So we just helped the book complete itself. And now I think there's just one more person left to handle. So, oh, really? We're handling another car? It looks like something is broken under the hood. Okay, so when it comes to something like these, I think what I might just do is I might just put in the word pliers. So if I just do these, okay, so pliers is spelled with an I, not a Y. But anyway, I'm just rushing right here, and can we use pliers on a car? No. Okay, so you can't use pliers on a car, and we literally just heard it some more. So, what exactly does it need again? Smoking useless jalopy. What is it with today and jalopies in the city? So, it looks like something is broken under my hood. So, maybe what we can do is just put some oil grease in there. Oily grease? I don't know. I don't know. Can we just put that in? I don't know if it really needs an oil change. Maybe if I just put a car battery, I'm not even sure if that would work, but we'll just see. So, car battery, maybe we can just put that in. Oh, there we go. So just putting in the battery, just created a new car. And now the car is working again. Now it's just driving out. And now we're actually just going to get the star right now. After a bunch of different tries. But this is what I mean, guys. When it comes to solving problems like these, you really just need to explore your options. And if one object doesn't work, try seeing if another object works. So now let's just continue right here. I know this episode's going on for a really long time, but I honestly don't really care. I'm willing to go through all the editing for you guys because I truly care about you guys. And let's just continue on. Let's just quickly see who else needs help. Okay, so we did 5 out of 7 stars. So wait, after the Dark Knight, there's actually somebody else that needs help too. So let me just head back there and see what exactly can we do to help a Dark Knight. And let's just see who else needs help too. So after this, who else is here? Oh wait, that bird up there needs help actually. I didn't think that bird actually needed help. Let's actually just go up to the bird, and in the meantime, we can think about how we can cure a Dark Knight. Maybe we can give it a sword? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, I forgot what I'm supposed to be delivering. Can you help me? And it's a stork. So, obviously, storks obviously carry babies. So, obviously, I'm just going to type in a baby, drop it right here, and let's just get out of here. Special delivery. Obviously, I don't know where storks delivering babies came from. And now, these dudes right here are just going to be posing. And now, let's just see exactly how can we help this Dark Knight right here. So, I'm not entirely sure what we can do to cure this Dark Knight. Maybe we can just give it, I don't know, a sword maybe? Like, I don't know. I mean, the Dark Knights like swords, right? Okay, so a sword doesn't work. So if we just remove this object, this shouldn't be too difficult, but I can't really figure out exactly what we need to help cure the Dark Knight. So just give me a second here, guys, while I take a second to think. So maybe it needs new equipment for the hospital. So maybe by just putting in scalpel, I mean, would that work? Okay, actually that works. Okay, outdated equipment. So apparently that just helped the Dark Knight. I thought I would just need something to help the Dark Knight. But yeah, wait. How did the king just give a Dark Knight a teddy bear? I don't know what happened there. Anyway, let's just hop right back into the city because we're really cutting it close for time right now. And now let's just continue and... Oh wait, no, there's a museum and a firehouse. So actually, guys, since there is a museum in the firehouse and I don't want to drag on this video for too long, I'm actually just going to be ending this video right here, guys. So... hopefully you guys have really enjoyed. You guys mean the world to me each and every day. I truly mean it, no matter what. I'm really hoping you guys are enjoying your March break so far. Honestly, I'm really enjoying it. Thank you guys for sticking around until the end. I know I've been starting to do some extra long videos, but I'm willing to go through all the editing for you guys. And even though they're not going to be frequent uploads, hopefully there will be long enough to suffice for literally uploading every week. So hopefully you guys have really enjoyed this video. Make sure to check me out on Twitter if you haven't already, because I recently got a Twitter account. And hopefully you guys will start really respecting this game, because I'm really respecting this game right now and I can't wait to just continue on. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.